Well, I'm Chuck Nedrow, and I'm a builder. I get all the parts that they make up and assemble them and try and make a working machine out of it. And then turn it over to the programs when I get done. So right now we just made some bases, and I'm installing some light curtains, some pneumatic air buttons to make the machine run when we finally get it all assembled. Missing a lot of parts right yet, but I'm just hanging things in place so we can start building the electrical box. And about what I'm going to be doing for just a little bit. So.
My name's Eric Carter. I've been working here for Jerry for 12 years. I am, I guess, their lead electrician, if you had to put a title on it. Simple machine here, just air and a couple of manual buttons. I'm just installing a set of light curtains, so stick your hands in the machine, you don't get mad. So everything's pretty much done, just neatening everything up. Also, all the stuff that we do here, as far as electrical, I go behind all the rest of the guys that's been working on it, because you'll never know, you know, who's done what and this and that. So I usually go behind and double check everything before we power anything up, because we just don't want anybody to get hurt and all that good stuff. So I just pretty much go behind everybody and make sure everything's done right, labeled, and everything else before we power anything up, so we don't fry a component or anybody else. So
got a little clip before this one, but what this machine does is we've got a machine up there at the business already that welds these two halves together. And what we need to do, and this is actually split in half, and they sonic weld these two pieces together. So in order to get this on there after it's welded, they've got to stretch it out just a little bit so that it will actually sit down over both halves. So what we've done is we've made them some more or less a duplicate machine. Got a set of safety curtains on there that when I put my hand in here, you can probably see the lights turn red. And it will shut down everything, and it will not move or hurt anybody. As long as there's a hand in here, this machine does not move. So all it does is you reach in, and this is already welded together with the other machine. You just come in here. Well, I'm just ready. You come in here and you set it down, and all you do is come outside, hit your button. You let it stretch for, I don't know, maybe 10 or 15 seconds. They'll decide how long it needs to sit there and stretch out. And then they'll unstretch it, and they'll just take it out, and they will put it onto the two halves of these spools, and then they glue it together. But like I say, it's a little bit smaller. They make fiber optic glass. So this needs to be very, very critical about the dimension and everything like that, because the fiber optic glass that they pull at their plant is only a few thousandths thick. It's about the size of a human hair, and they wrap like miles of it onto this spool. So it's a very critical process about this foam being the way that it needs to be. But that's it's a very simple machine. It's all air logic, and all it's got is a small 24-volt power supply and the electronics that make this curtain operate. And other than that, it's just air logic, just on and off with your push buttons. Pretty simple machine, but it's pretty critical in the operation that it does. It goes out, stretches it out, you leave it for however many seconds, then you move it back in, come in and out. You're going to hear the safety curtains shutting the air on and off in the back here. But that's all it does. It's a very simple machine, but they don't want anybody to get hurt. So, you know, I can be in here and I can push all my buttons and nothing happens until I come out. So it's a very safe machine, even though it does have some, you can imagine if you had your finger in here and I put 90 pounds of pressure on it, it would not feel good. So, like I say, it's a very simple machine, but made, for a specific job, and we made a pair of. So that's about all I've got for you.